this is just a short little video, and I'm going to talk about the importance of painting from 7 feet away. Before I do that, I just want to quickly tell you guys, I haven't had any demos come out in a long time. I realize that. I've got a new studio that I'm completing, and I've got a whole series of demos that are coming out shortly. In fact, within about a week, we're gonna my first one, painting how to paint fabric, is coming out, and then there's going to be several more: how to paint foliage, how to paint reflective surfaces, how to paint fur. Just a whole long series of demos that I'm going to be doing, and I haven't done demos for a while, so I know you guys have been asking for those. So that's coming up, and but let me get into today's video, which is the importance of painting from 7 feet away. And so whenever in my private class, this is the number one thing I've noticed that I'm always repeating. When I walk into the studio, I see my students, they're sitting in their chair, they're frustrated, they're not happy with their painting, and they're sitting there, and what they're doing is they're focusing on detail, they're focusing on the surface texture, all things you shouldn't focus on at all until you've got all the other problems fixed, and that is value problems. So value problems, areas that are too light or too dark, and noticing where those areas are and fixing those value problems wherever they are, whether if it's the shadow of a nose that needs to be lighter or darker, or whatever it is. But what those problems are seen from 7 feet away. And when you're sitting in the chair, whatever's bothering you, sitting in the chair or when you're right up close next painting your painting, those problems, those detail problems don't matter at all. The problems that are by far the most important, and the big picture certainly, are those things that you see from 7 feet away. So solve all of those problems first, and the very last thing you would do is go in and worry about painting a little detail that you can see from up close. And this goes back to my whole, in a lot of the other videos I talk about painting ugly, and that's the importance of that is, when you're sitting in a chair, when you're up close, your painting will not look right. It will not look like the thing you're painting. The texture may be different, the detail may be different, but it's the values, those problems where the light and darkness is off, and those things are seen from 7 feet away. So it's something I do over and over again. I walk into my, when I'm teaching my private class, I see my student, they're sitting in their chair, they've been working for a long time, and they haven't taken the time to get out of their chair, step back, and decide what problems they can see from 7 feet away, because those are the only problems that matter. So I hope that's helpful, and we'll see you guys next time.